draw this. In the world, in the markets, in the Forex market, the markets move because of people's feeling. On one side, there is a feeling called hope and greed. Do you all understand the meaning of hope and greed? That means people are feeling very happy. They are feeling very hopeful. Okay? They are very positive. On the other end of the spectrum, people are feeling sad. Okay? People are feeling negative. This is easy to understand. Huh? So on one side, it is hope and greed. On the other side is a feeling of fear and panic. Okay? These are the two extremes in the financial market. More importantly, when there's hope and greed, what currencies will move? When there is fear and panic, which currencies will move? This will really help you. Okay? Now, when there's hope and greed, these are the few currencies that will strengthen. Euro, pound, Canadian dollar, Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar. These are the 5 currencies that will go up. When people are feeling very happy, when people are feeling very positive, these are the 5 that will strengthen. Okay? Now, when people are feeling very scared, when people are feeling sad, negative, unhappy, fear, there's 3 currencies that will go up. Anybody know what they are? Very good. US, some more? JPY? Very good. Swiss franc. Why? Do you want to know the reason why or no need to know? You must be very clear what is your role. We are traders, okay? Don't confuse traders and analysts. Analysts are people who analyze, read, but they don't take action. Traders are people who take action. You click the mouse, because it's only when you click the mouse you make money, correct? So don't analyze too much. You analyze, but you don't make money. Do you prefer to analyze and don't make money, or you prefer not to analyze and make money? Which one? I think the answer should be make money, correct? Yes, that's the most important. But you still need some understanding. Now, these currencies will go up because these are called risk-on currencies. Risk-on currencies mean, how do I explain risk-on currencies? These currencies, their countries have a lot of commodities. Canada is very known for what? Anybody knows? What commodity is there in Canada? Oil. What commodities are there in Australia? They have gas, they have coal, they have gold. New Zealand has a lot of sheep. They have a lot of milk, okay, which China wants. So China will import a lot of milk, cotton from New Zealand. So this is, I'll just give you a general idea first. We can go deep into the economies, but it's not so important now. I just want you to know the end result first. When there is hope and greed, these currencies go up. When there is fear and panic, these currencies go up. Okay? Now, When you trade currencies, you are always trading one over another. Correct? So let me ask you a question. You are always going to pair these up. In hope and greed, if you pair Euro versus USD, if you pair Aussie versus Yen, in times of hope and greed, will these currencies go up or go down? You'll go up, right? Because in hope and greed, Euro goes up, USD goes down. In times of fear and panic, USD will go up, Euro will go down. So write down in summary, in times of hope and greed, you would buy Euro dollar. You would buy Aussie Yen. In times of fear and panic, you would sell Euro dollar. You would sell Aussie Yen. You would sell pound dollar. In times of fear and panic. Because fear and panic, GBP goes down, US dollar goes up. Is this clear? Let's do more examples, okay? If we do more examples, you will get it. Now, once you understand this concept is called FX waves. Now let's go back here. Egypt's Mubarak resigns. When he resigns and people are all going on the streets and they are shouting, "We are free, we are free." Is that fear and panic or is that hope and greed? Very good. So they are feeling positive. So once you know this news, what trades should you take? You should pay attention to all these currencies, right? So we should click buy. Now let's see what happens. See? Risk on. These are risk on currencies. Immediately after Mubarak resigned, I said risk on. Aussie and pound will climb the most. Aussie and pound is under hope and greed. Okay, let's look at a video.
For this particular week, I do see risk on coming back to the markets, in particular three currencies, the Aussie dollar, the sterling, and in fact the Canadian dollar, which has just recorded its biggest trade surplus in the last 10 months.
Aussie, pound and Canadian dollar, right? Aussie, risk on, went up. 10,000 US dollars. Pound dollar, risk on, buy, goes up. 6,009. Canadian dollar, risk on, but be very careful. When you trade the Canadian dollar, it is always USD CAD. So if Canadian dollar will go up, you must click sell. You must be very clear where is it. Understand? So the Canadian dollar drop. You're starting to understand a bit more about FX waves? Okay? Once you know this concept, it never changes. You must be very clear. Hope and greed, these five will go up. Fear and panic, these three. Out of these three, these two is the most priority. That means out of these three, take these two first. Out of these five, take these two first. These three, you can take these three. Because I told you they have a lot of commodities. Risk on, this one strengthen. Risk off, this one strengthen. So these three are called risk off. Sometimes if you see the newspapers, you may see the word risk on, risk off. So you must know what these terms mean. Risk on means these five will go up. Risk off means these three will go up. But out of these three, these two will be the one that move first. Okay? $4,200 cap. Right? Sell, drops all the way down. What about in the year 2012? What will happen in the year 2012? Okay, here's another example because I told you I write for a national newspaper in Singapore. Right? I said there will be a stronger Singapore dollar because in Asia, the Singapore dollar is considered very strong. Right? And remember I told you about momentum theory. After a huge downtrend, people who sell here, when price drop, do they make money? Yes, right? So when you sell and you make money, do you want to, many people will close their position and take profit, correct? When they close their position and take profit, prices go back up. Should you buy or sell at resistance? It's the same trade as the pound dollar. The same trade as the CNBC one, when I said sell at 157.85. Can you recognize the same pattern? Drop, go up, sell. When it turns down from resistance, this is the best time to sell. Okay, it was here. I said sell. Now look at the price. Entry price 125.20. Okay, entry, first profit, second profit. Okay, so it was here. It came down. It went up. Sell. It goes down again. So these are calls that I make on newspapers for free. Everyone can profit from it together. Okay. Another call I give, I will always tell people what will happen. Look out for Australia. Australia will cut its rates soon. Because when I read Bloomberg, it's telling me that Australia interest rate, they are going to cut. Now, when it comes to interest rates, I told you before, if a country cuts interest rate, will the currency go up or come down? Good. When you cut interest rates, money will leave the country, the currency drops. When they increase interest rates, money comes into the country, the currency strengthens. Are you clear? Okay, good. So I said look out for Australia. Australia may cut its rates soon. So this is the price. Enter at 103.27. Stop loss at 103.77. Okay. Enter here. Stop loss above the previous high. Take 2 targets. A lot of my trading, I will always take two targets. After lunch, I will cover an advanced technique called money management. If you have been trading for a while, after lunch is a very important segment, okay? I will teach you how to manage your position. If you have 1 profit target, you have 2 profit targets. I will teach you how to do that, okay? So here's an example. Sell, stop loss, first profit, second profit. Now, let's talk about 2013, and then I want to talk a little bit about, more importantly, is what's going to happen this year, okay? So FX waves, 2013. Now, this is just last year. So I write for Business Times. Business Times is a Singapore newspaper. So every week, I give a trade call. You guys are welcome to follow my trade call, okay? You can go to my website. Do you guys know which one is my website? Don't memorize Facebook.com. Facebook.com doesn't help you to make money. I'll give you a very interesting website that can help you to make money, okay? You must remember 2 websites. This is the first website. This website, I promise you, will help you to make money. Every Monday, I write for the newspaper, okay? You can follow my trade call, no problem. In the website, put in your name and your email so that my newspaper article will send to your email address, right? This is the first website. Every Monday, I give a trade call. Here's the second website. Do you all know who is Anthony Robbins? Anthony Robbins is a peak performance trainer, right? Anthony Robbins says, questions are the answers. Whatever question you have, ask me. Okay? You can go to this website, askmariosingh.com. You can ask any question there. I will answer your question. Right? So these two websites, please take note of it. Okay? So here's an example of a trade call that I write. I say short euro dollar at 128.80. Downtrend, always sell, 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 sell. Never buy in a downtrend. Entry price 128.80. Stop loss 129.40. First profit, second profit. I told you I always take two targets. So here's an example. You see, downtrend goes up, sell. Right? Always remember, downtrend goes up, sell. Uptrend comes down, buy. Start to remember this pattern. Okay? Entry price, stop loss, first profit, second profit. Both profits were hit. We made 1,800 US dollars. Here's another article. I said to buy gold. Right? Entry price 1365, stop loss 1349. First profit 1381, second profit 1397. Why do I buy? As you learn more, I want you to start to recognize chart patterns. Uptrend, come down. You can actually buy here also, no problem. I told you. When people buy over here, when they take profit, they buy low, sell high, prices drop. Prices drop, you can go in to buy again. It pushes back up. When it pushes back up, this is a new high. New high means it is higher than previously, correct? So the uptrend momentum is very strong. Should you buy or sell? Never sell, huh? Never sell. Because everyone is jumping on board. Your job is to just follow. Uptrend, you buy. Remember momentum theory? When price makes a new high, it will go even higher. When price makes a new low, it can go even lower. So, uptrend here, broke a new high. We buy at here, 1365. Stop loss 1349. First profit, second profit. 4,008. I know the next question in your mind. So let me answer your question. Your question is, Mario, will you ever lose? Of course, right? But as a trader, the main thing is to make more than you lose, correct? I told you before, nobody knows where the market is going. You must have a correct strategy. You must manage your risk. After lunch, I will teach you money management. Okay, that's how you will manage your risk, which is more important than strategy. So after lunch, we'll cover money management. What's going to happen in 2014? Okay, now, before I share with you what I think will happen, it is important to understand that as traders, many of us trade different time frame. Are you clear? Some of you may scalp. Some of you may trade 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart. Others may trade 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart. When I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in 2014, it is a longer time frame. That means until the end of the year. Okay? End of the year, I must bring in certain news. Right? So let me talk to you about certain news. So here's an example of euro dollar. Oops. Okay, let's talk about euro dollar first. So this is as of yesterday. All right, we are somewhere about 20th March. So this is a current chart for euro dollar. Let's discuss, where do you think the euro dollar will go this year? It can either go up or come down only, right? Yes or no? Where do you think it will go? Why? Yeah, good. So it can be an uptrend, right? Okay, this is an uptrend, right? If you just draw a trend line, it is an uptrend. Very good. So let me show you where you should buy and where you should sell. Without even looking at the news, let me show you where to buy, where to sell. So if you draw a trend line like that, if the price touch the let me draw for you. Let me draw for you. When you see a chart like that, right, always remember it can either go up or it can come down. Let the chart tell you the story. Okay? Okay. Wow, I just clicked my hand. So, how does the chart look? If you draw a trend line, it goes. It's something like that, right? Should you buy or sell? Many people say, I don't know what's going to happen. Let me teach you. Let the chart tell you the story. Let me show you where to buy and where to sell without even looking at news first, so that you understand how the charts move, okay? Now, watch. So if you draw that line, we are now somewhere here. If the candle bounces, if you see a white candle, you see there's only two color candles, right? This is called a white candle. White candle means going up. This is called a black candle. Black candle means coming down, right? If it bounces on the trend line, meaning to say if you see a white candle bounce up, you buy here. This is one area to buy. Another area to buy is if the white candle goes even higher. If it breaks above this point. So once this candle becomes fully white, you can buy over there. First place to buy. Second place to buy if it goes up to here.
Bạn đã download chùm tiêu complete